Oh, well, hey, babe. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Listen, let's go ahead and get into a quick chat. All right, let's talk about some things. All right, y'all. First up on the quick chat is Miss Reginae Carter. Let's talk about Miss Reginae. It looks like her Twitter page ended up getting hacked. And when it got hacked, some people got scammed, okay? They was out here asking the people for the coins, and the people were sending the coins, honey. All right, now, once Miss Reginae became aware of this, she decided to take to her IG page to let everybody know something. So go ahead and check this out. She says, "Hi, guys. I understand your frustration about losing your money, but my Twitter was hacked. If I had a PS5 to give away, I would give it to my little brothers or something, not sell it, especially on Twitter." She goes on to say that Twitter is hacked and I'm logged out. So sad. I've been having that page since I was like 14 or 15 years old. So that's highly unfortunate, girl. Y'all people done got up here and then got scammed. And I feel like she's not the only person. All right. It's been a lot of bots going on and taking over people's names and pages and stuff. It's been a whole lot of that going on, honey. And I just really hate it for her and all of the people that lost out on their money. Because, girl, now I'm wondering how much money did y'all send? And if it's a giveaway, why are you sending money for a giveaway? I'm confused. Was you sending money to get like tickets or something like that so that you can have your name pulled? How that work, girl? Either way, honey, I don't know. But good luck, okay? Let us go ahead and move on to something else, honey. Let's talk about Howard University. Feeling away, Howard University is an HBCU. Let me tell y'all what's been going on, honey. The kids have been out here complaining about the living conditions that's been taking place over there at Howard. All right. And I believe they've also been complaining about the board of trustees. So what they're saying is there's been rats, roaches, and mold carrying on over there in the dorm rooms. We're going to read more into this, okay? They're saying that Howard University finally responds to those students that have concerns about housing. They're saying that last week, students at Howard University took over the Blackburn University Center to protest against housing conditions and lack of student representation on the school's board of trustees, okay? The board of trustees responded Saturday in a release saying, simply put, we hear you and we continue to welcome your viewpoints on all matters pertaining to Howard. Well, we know y'all lying about that, Howard, because later on you guys ended up sending these students letters letting them know that they're going to get expelled from the university if they don't cut out all of this protesting, baby. Get it together, okay? Now, they're saying that the release went on to state that the board supports and encourages the administration's open and constructive dialogue with the students. No, okay, no. I don't believe this is true. I don't believe this is true as much as I'm continuing to go on to read. I did see some people on TikTok. Okay, they outside staying in tents and stuff because their rooms are unlivable. Okay, they cannot live in those rooms. Some people are actually in the hospital from what I'm hearing due to the mold and things that's going on in these buildings. Let me see what else I can read on, okay, about. Let me see if I could just skip down to threats of expulsion because that's what they're reporting on. They're saying that after the sit-in began on October 12th, students began to receive warnings from Howard University's leadership threatening expulsion for students who participated, okay? What else are they saying? The students that refused to leave Tuesday, administrators are looking to pretty much get them expelled, okay? They sent out emails as well. They want the students to peacefully vacate the Blackburn Center. Right. Let's just cut to the chase because we already know the overall situation of what's going on over there at Howard University. Okay. Students are complaining about living conditions. They want more students to speak on their behalf on the board of trustees. I don't think that's ever likely to happen, to be honest. Even though, you know, you vote for these SGA people, you know, to basically be your representation, and it don't really go nowhere for real. It lands on deaf ears. It seems like it's just something to do just to say, hey, students, you have an SGA, girl, bye. Anyway, let's get into it. Howard University, y'all full of SHI and a full T. And I'm here for all of the students that have decided to stand against this and decided to protest. The fact that y'all are doing to them what some of these other organizations do to people that are trying to protest on behalf of Black Lives Matters and other things, girl, and y'all over here trying to limit and cut down how much they can talk and preach because it's bringing more attention to your university, you feeling away. Baby, this is called accountability. So y'all need to be held to it. I highly feel away that y'all are trying to silence your students, the same students that pay tuition at these universities. And yes, Howard, they on y'all R's, and the rest of America is on your R's as well as any other HBCU or any school, Hello, that is out here thinking that it's okay for kids or students to live in the bare minimum. I feel away. And the reason why I feel away primarily about Howard University is because there are tons of HBCUs across the United States, but you always hear about the few that everybody likes to rave about, like Tuskegee University, like FAMU, Florida A&M University, like Howard University. You know, y'all, it's the certain ones that y'all like to highlight and act like they're the end all be all of HBCUs when there are so many other HBCUs out here. And with me saying that, that means that a lot of these HBCUs, and just the few that I've named, are the ones that get a lot of donations. They're the ones that get the largest amount of donations, okay? And I can only imagine how many campuses, how many, buildings on that campus needs to be renovated and fixed and upgraded since the school had just opened, okay? And I would know because I also went to a HBCU as well. Okay, girl, we had to call them out for a few things in order for things to get changed. Okay, so y'all students stand strong, hold strong to how you feeling out there, and hold these motherfuckers accountable, because I definitely feel a way about that. I had to look up and pull up just Howard University, how much money have they been receiving? Now, granted, some of this money may go to certain things, but when the money has to go to certain things, it frees up money in other places. So y'all definitely can renovate housing as much as these students pay for housing through loans, student loans and that they have to get just to live on your campus. And you mean to tell me that you aren't responsible for keeping it up to a certain condition? Girl, just to even really build an apartment complex or whatever, you have to have it at a certain standard. So my thing is, why is it that restaurants have to continue having someone go there and check out and get their rating upgraded every month or every quarter or however, but some of these buildings on this campus and just office buildings as well do not have to go against quarterly inspections or whatever to maintain up to par, just like down here in Georgia. And forgive me if I'm all over the place because I'm in my feelings. So like here in Georgia, there was a student, I believe he went to Clark, Atlanta or somewhere. This dorm or this apartment complex that was nearby, they had an elevator that had been operating not so well for many years. And instead of them getting the elevator replaced, they just kept doing work on it, temporary work on it. And it'll probably go down ever so often. It's like, baby, if you've been doing this for a year, then at some point you need to just swap it out. But why didn't the elevator inspectors come and make sure that they had to change it out? Like after so many inspections, it shouldn't be a let's continue to work on this. Ma'am, it's time for y'all to get an entirely new elevator in this location. Makes no sense because one of the guys there, one of the young men, I guess he got on the elevator. Something ended up happening. The baby died on the elevator trying to catch the elevator. I don't know how it happened, but he died on the elevator. And it's like, see, if you got these businesses like these restaurants that have to undergo certain inspections also often, then there should be harsher ones towards buildings, okay? All right, it's the same thing. And I feel like that should apply also to the universities that house these dorms and stuff, right? And just business and just buildings where students have to go for higher learning, right? I just feel like, yeah, ever so often, I don't know if it's quarterly, if it's biannually or whatever y'all need to do, then y'all need to get in there and make sure that everything is up to par. Because I feel a way as I go through and I did a little research and I'm looking at how much money Howard has gotten. Okay, when was this? This was just earlier this summer. They got a $5 million grant from Google. Then at another time, they got another $5 million grant from Eddie and Sylvia Brown. And that took place actually a few days ago before all of these students started to go. Actually, it was reported that they received this much money on the day that these students had this sit-in and went crazy. Y'all receiving all of this money, but what y'all doing? Okay, they also got one of their largest donors to send some money on last year. Let me see if they showed. Oh, okay. It looks like they got about $10 million last year. In addition, let's see what else Howard over here getting, baby. Author philanthropist Mackenzie Scott on Tuesday announced $1.7 billion in donations, including $40 million to Howard University. Why are y'all getting all of this money and y'all not making no moves with it? Y'all not, like, these issues should, like, renovation and things need to be happening right now. Okay, and with all of the money that y'all are getting, these students should not be sleeping in tents. They should be accommodated in local Airbnbs or local hotels, however it is that y'all need to figure it out. Y'all have gotten so much money over there. Remember the scandal that they had with the boy, I think his name was Tyrone something, because he ended up taking some money. I don't know what was true. But he ended up settling some kind of way out of court, however they worked it out. I don't know what was true, what wasn't true, but it was definitely a scandal surrounding money and a student coming up off of some money at Howard University, right? I do believe, whether he did it or not, I do believe that there are some officials over there that did it at the university for sure. Okay, I feel like they definitely have moves and ways and mechanisms to kind of like snatch some money up off at the university. And this is so normal when it comes to these HBCUs, right? Where people up and go, like equipment ups and go missing and money ups and goes missing or whatnot. Right. But at the end of the day, my issue with Howard University is you guys have received so much money. You even highlighted a partnership that you've had with Beyonce and Peloton last year, where you guys have received incentives or some type of money or whatnot. And you got these students sitting up here living how they're living. That makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. It's not fair at all. I think Clark University was just called out as well. There was a parent on TikTok that went crazy about his child not even having housing. And then I saw, I don't know if this was Clark or somewhere else, where it was just like an area that was filled with trash on the same floor. Like, where are the maintenance people or the custodial people to take out the trash? Like, y'all, I feel a way about that. I feel a way about that. Now, we definitely love our beloved HBCUs, and I'm sure this probably takes place at the white schools too, but I'm more so focused on our culture, because that's what I always see go viral more than these white folks in their schools or whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all want us to, you know, praise our schools and take pride in our schools and stuff, but we're going to need y'all to take pride in the students that keep these schools running and keep these lights on at these universities. I highly feel a way about that, and I hope these students do not take their foot off Howard University's motherfucking necks. So much so that a lot of y'all celebrities that love to be like, Howard, you know, all y'all that love to be out here highlighting and praising how you went to Howard University, we're going to need y'all to have that same mouth. We're going to need y'all to use that same mouth and go over there and talk to them people to make sure, like, yo, I donated about $2 million to y'all X amount of time ago. Can you tell me where that money went? Okay, what can we do to go ahead and get this taken care of for these students? All right, y'all got to figure that shit out. Y'all done made too much money over the past year during the pandemic. If nobody lost money, I guarantee you universities didn't lose no money. So much so that universities out here, scammers, girl, I can't take it. Anyway, y'all got students taking classes from home, but then want to charge them the same tuition as it would be had they been on the university. Girl, that don't make no sense had they been on the yard. Girl, that make no sense at all. Girl, I'm going virtual. Why am I paying y'all 20 racks for this? Why am I paying you almost 30 racks when I'm not even using any of the facilities on the campus, girl? It's just me in my house on my laptop and whatever little resources y'all may give me access to. Girl, anyway, I could talk about this all day, because I really feel like universities definitely get over on people, especially the people that went and got a degree and not even working in their field, honey. But we're going to move on from there, because, yeah, they still owe student loans for degrees they not using. But let's move on, girl. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on how y'all feeling about Howard University and the treatment of their students, and what they can do to make things better. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Let's transition over to Miss Just Hilarious, okay? Just Hilarious. Looks like she's going to be on Couples Retreat. Y'all know I came to y'all with a video regarding Claudia Jordan as well as Shamari DeVoe being a part of VH1's Couple Retreat. Well, it looks like Miss Just Hilarious going to be on there as well, okay? They're saying that she's going to be on there with her boyfriend, Daniel Parsons, and I'm a little confused. I'm like, girl, who is Daniel? I ain't know nothing about him, but again, I don't follow Just Hilarious, you know, to really know, because the last person I recall her dating was like the Wayne, the comedian guy, and then she had another boyfriend before that who was clearly around her same age. Once they broke up, it seems like she only wants men that are older, got a little gray, little salt and pepper hair, honey. That seems to be her stilo, okay? That's what she's focused on moving forward. But she has a guy by the name of Daniel Parsons that she's been dating for roughly about 8 months now. Okay, although they've known each other for about 4 years, they've been dating for 8 months, and he's going to be a part of this show. They're also saying that he is an event curator, okay, who owns his own clothing brand. So he's going to be on the show, and this is really interesting. He got like a 17-year-old child or whatever. I'm like, girl, was you really dating this man for 8 months? Or did you just see this as an opportunity to get some money? Because that's what it's giving, but we gonna see. We gonna see how all of this is gonna play out, because I'm not really believing this. I'm like, girl, this your man? Are you sure? Girl, you came out better bringing Wayne on the show. But, you know, he had a wife. What's his name? Country Wayne. I think he had a wife, and just Hilarious and her ended up going back and forth or whatever. So she had to find the next big thing, which looks like it's Daniel Parsons. But either way, girl, I'm probably going to be tuned in either way, honey. So y'all know how I feel about that, girl. Good luck. Let's go ahead and move on and talk about Miss Sidney Starr, because Sidney Starr took to social media to let us know a few things, okay? Are y'all familiar with what's his name? Darius McCray? Eddie Winslow from Family Matters. Well, she took to social media to let us know that they're dating. And I said, girl, is this real? Is this real that you guys are dating? Are we sure? I'm going to go ahead and play this little clip. Y'all see how they over here moving about as they get ready to take some pictures, okay? Look like they was taking some promo pics, but y'all go ahead and get into it. Y'all see where Sidney says, we both are just built special. Two hardworking celebrities in the industry. Eddie Winslow, we love you. At Darius McCray, we hear y'all talking. Hashtag trans is beautiful. Hashtag family matters. Okay, y'all saw what Miss Sidney had to say. She had to let y'all know a few things, okay? So she said that they was dating, but Mr. Eddie Winslow said, girl, them is lies, and we should believe everything that we hear, honey. This is what Eddie had to say about the madness once it came around his way. Y'all go ahead and check this out.
Nice.
Well, y'all are discussing these rumors that aren't true. We eating.
And they aren't true either. They are not true, okay?
Okay, I mean, but I will say this. What are we in high school? You gonna tell me who I can be friends with, who I can't hang out with? Huh? I mean, I'm a grown man. I'm really 5 years from 50. So I mean, if I wasn't with my mama, I would really be saying this a whole nother way. But I'm being respectful because my mama right here.
You better be.
Yes, ma'am. Being
Anyway,
good.
we love you guys, okay?
Love you guys.
Love
Stop running with these rumors, y'all.
Don't go with
out.
it. It's not true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when you need
true.
the big brother to chime in.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I think that my fiance would really have something different to say. That's the focus. That's what y'all should be focusing on. Where that ring is.
Y'all heard what Darius McCrary, okay, Eddie Winslow had to say. Honey, this is what was confusing for me. You over here coming at us, the people chit-chatting about it like they started this rumor. No, the first person you need to look at is Miss Sidney Starr, because had she not put it up and put the comment that she put underneath it, it wouldn't have been no speculation, okay? Now, I kind of felt the way about that. And then the way he started talking gave me deflection, talking about y'all gonna tell me who I could be friends with or who I could do this and that. We didn't say that. We don't care, for real. Like, we didn't say that. Okay, you need to go and address your aggression or whatever you got with Miss Sidney. Okay, but it seems like they may be working on a project together. That's where the photos came from. So I feel like she probably did this for promotional purposes or whatever. But how we supposed to know that, girl? We only went off what her post was. You know, that little lazy kiss. I don't have the image, but she kissed him. He just it looked like his face. He didn't kiss her back, but it looked like he just placed his face down enough for her to kiss or whatever like that. So I'm like, that's what gave it away for me. It was like, girl, is this really your man? Because he ain't even trying to kiss you back, honey. What's going on? Right? Okay, but obviously I figured this acting, you know, when you're a male actor, you know, you got to be comfortable with just about anything, right? You got to be, you know, comfortable. And he was showing that he was comfortable, you know, with the trans woman in that, you know, in the photo shoot or whatever, which is fine. But for you to try to come at us, like, we sat up here and started this rumor, baby, we did not. And ain't nobody telling you who to be friends with. We're definitely okay with you being friends with who you want to be friends with, okay? We're also okay with you standing in your truth, should that be your truth, okay? We're not going to care one way or the other. But Miss Mama Winslow, you sit up here and talk about something, and it ain't true. And it ain't, you don't know. You don't be with this man all the time, ma'am. How would you know? And it's not true. And it ain't true, girl. You don't even know that, but we understand if you want to support him, girl. Either way, girl, you know, we don't give a damn. For real, for real. But I'm going to just tell y'all like this, honey. Good luck. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Because Miss Kelly Price, y'all know she had went missing at one point, but it really was because she was very sick. Her daughter was concerned. Her close friends was concerned. The brat went off on the people that was concerned, girl. It was a lot going on. So much so that Miss Kelly has decided to, you know, keep everybody even more updated, right, on what's going on with her and her health. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all listen to what Miss Kelly Price had to say about where she is, you know, since, you know, C19. Check this out.
Bobby Gillette, hi, thank you guys. The Core 94, hi everybody, hi everybody. Hi, hello. I am wonderful. I am alive. I am working my way back to full health. I am so grateful. I don't know how to explain to you all what this experience has been. Contracting COVID, I had the Delta variant. It's the sickest I've ever been in my entire life. And God is amazing. He's amazing. And I'm on, I know people were saying, "Oh, just go live." I looked horrible. I felt horrible. And I'm not about to make excuses for that because
y'all heard her. She pretty much gave us a rough draft of the update, letting us know that she is doing a little better. It's been very rough for her. Okay, we are grateful for the update, although we could have used this update a very, very long time ago. She sounds like she still could be sick and still could be going through it. You know, I don't know if it was because somebody else was in the room and she was trying not to wake them, which is why she was speaking so low and raspy or whatnot. But just to know that the girls are definitely still eating Miss Kelly Price up. Okay, it seems like they're not really believing her antics or whatever. Now that she's actually, you know, opening up and telling people what's going on and keeping people in the know, they seem like they don't want to, you know, believe it. They feel like she just out here doing stuff to get attention. Girl, it is what it is, honey. All in all, she's doing better. And that's all that we could really ask, honey. So either way, good luck. And let's go ahead and change over. Let's talk about Miss Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney done got engaged, honey, to Travis Barker. I kind of slick feel away, even though they've been dating for a little minute. I used to always like Travis, but you know, over time, he's just gotten a bit more scrawny, and I think that he done cut his hair off and all this stuff, so he's not as appealing as he used to be. But if she like it, I don't necessarily have to love it because she loves it already, okay? But he ended up proposing to her, and she is super happy about that, of course. Who wouldn't be, right? So she's moving on with her relationship. Meanwhile, her ex, Scott, can't seem to really keep a relationship going long enough for him to get engaged. Child, page 6 is saying that Scott is not taking this news very well. He's going crazy. Now, when he was asked by, let's see who he was asked by. I believe it was Andy. Let me see. He was asked by Andy, how did he, yes, okay. Andy asked him, like, how are you feeling about your kid's mom being engaged to Travis Barker? He says, I think if you really love somebody right, you want them to be happy no matter what. So I do give her a blessing to be happy. And I'm like, girl, so that you giving her a blessing for her to be happy. Meanwhile, people saying that you're not taking it well. I feel like he probably not taking it well. Okay. Y'all know him and Kourtney have been back and forth for a very long time. Okay. I feel like he possibly was just giving her permission or a blessing to be happy, but not so much as being engaged, happy and engaged, okay? So he's definitely feeling a way about that. I know that one of her exes outed him about a text message or DM that he sent. He sent one of her exes a picture of her and Travis once he learned about the engagement, and he was like, yo, what the hell is wrong with her, bro? Like, what is this about? Okay, and the dude was just like, it don't matter to me as long as she's happy. I don't really give a okay, and I'm not your bro, so you don't have to call me that at all. All right, so yeah, I definitely believe that when he sat down with Andy, he was trying to save face. I feel like he could, you know, possibly feel away. He probably thought that Miss Kourtney was always gonna be there, and she's showing that she's not. Okay, and he's sick about it. So hopefully, you know, he can go on and find him somebody outside of Miss Lisa Rinna's daughter, honey, and he can go off and be happy and get engaged as well. But y'all already know how I feel about that, honey. Good luck. And let's go ahead and move on to Wendy Williams, okay? Because they're saying, according to The Sun, the show must go on. Wendy Williams executives are definitely scrambling in this moment to hire guest hosts to fill in for the ailing star as she delays return to work again, okay? They're saying that the search for Wendy's co-host is an absolute mess. Producers are totally winging it day by day, trying to book people to fill in for her. And this is getting real close because y'all know her show is supposed to drop on Monday. Well, no, I think it was supposed to drop today. And I didn't even catch it, to be honest, to see what was happening, whether they got a fill-in person or anything. Not sure what's going on, but I can understand if they're scrambling because it was announced like, what, a week and a half ago maybe, or a week ago that, hey, she's not coming back. We're going to try and find some people. Some people are not going to be able to move with this short time frame. And the people that they had standing in her place, like the people that everyone loved, like Nick Cannon, I think the other one name was Jerry O'Connell, they got booked. They got jobs now, girl. They not able to leave a set and come and do your set too. So now she's struggling to try and find other people to be in in that spot. And that's going to be real interesting, honey, to see how they pull all of this together, girl. Miss Wendy. If y'all can't find nobody, y'all just going to have to play reruns, girl. Y'all just going to have to play reruns. Play some reruns for the rest of the season. Just run them out. She had enough. She got enough shows from the past for y'all to run some reruns over there until she's ready to come back at the top of the year. And even that's sketchy if she's ready to come back. I don't know. Miss Wendy may be so comfortable sitting back, chilling, not doing anything, okay, that she may not even want to feel like coming back at the top of the year, honey. I don't know, y'all. It's not looking so good. And I know Nick Cannon over there rubbing his hands together like, take your time, Miss Wendy, take your time. Okay? Because even if you don't want to come back ever, girl, I can slide right on into your spot. Because y'all know with Nick Cannon, his views wasn't hitting as hard as Miss Wendy. She was getting like 600K per episode. He only getting like 400K. Okay? That's even less than what Drew Barrymore was getting when she had her show or whatever it was. That's even less. Okay? So, child, I don't know what to tell them. I'm hoping that they get it all figured out, girl. But either way, honey, good luck. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, let's talk about Miss Tory Hart. Real quick, like Tory Hart is being questioned about her keeping the last name of her ex-husband, Kevin Hart. Right? She says that a lot of people ask her that, but she likes to tell them, number one, because it's mine. Okay, that's first of all. Second, she said, because Kevin never asked for it back. Okay, he don't care. He's fine with it. Like, he don't care about her having it. And third, she says her kids doesn't want her to change her name. She said, that's something that people always ask me. And I'm like, that's my name. Get over it. And I'm with her. That's her name. Get over it. It's the same name that her kids have. Why she got to change the last name? At this point, it's like a stage name for her because y'all know Tory also acts as well. So that's like her stage name. Why she want to change it and go back to what it was? It's up to her. It's at her discretion. A lot of women go back to the name that they had before. A lot of women don't even change their last names when they get married. Okay? And then here it is, Miss Tory does, and she has changed her last name and she's not willing to give it back. And I do not blame her. Okay? As long as my kids are going to be a Hart, I'm going to be a Hart right with them. So what else is going on? Okay? It is what it is. But should she get married, then maybe she'll drop the Hart. Maybe it'll be Tory H or whatever her last name is going to be. All right. So I feel like she has as much ownership to that name as he has, especially when she was with him during the come up and somebody else just happened to get them after they already came up. You know, so it is what it is. I feel no ways. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments about it, okay? Let me know your overall thoughts about everything that I discussed today on the quick chat. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.